Today. I want to say thank you for joining me again. I took a little time off, took a few weeks off. The trip to Florida was awesome. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. It was awesome, and uh, it was a lot of the things I wanted it to be, and it was a great time. My sister was with me, and I just want to say it was relaxing, and I kind of needed to get out of town. And I think all of us need some time in our own way to, rethink things and just kind of get out of our element and, go visit the world. And Orlando is an amazing place to go because there are so many different kinds of people there and so many, you know, different types of families and people and experiences to be had. And so I had a wonderful time, and I want to say thank you for joining me this morning. And it kind of comes down to what I'm talking about today. I want to talk about to begin again. And I know and a number of us, me myself in particular, this is what I'm kind of going through right now, to begin again, to start over, to do things again. And this kind of been going after, over the past year. I have done a number of things that we kind of reinvent ourselves. And it's not a luxury that everybody can have, but yet it's something we can fit in, as we go. We can fit in, uh, something that we want to do because, we do what we do to pay the bills, the job, the thing that gets us, to be able to pay for our health insurance, our living expenses, to pay for what we need. And sometimes that's not aligned with, who we, what we really want to be, to what we really want to do. I want to say good morning. I see that there is somebody watching us. Thank you for joining me today. And I have been, away, and I've been doing different things to rebuild my life in a different way. When I'm really unhappy in certain ways, it maybe sometimes it takes me more time than what I want to change and to rebuild it, but I do. And I think coming up on the end of the year is a fabulous time to think about beginning again. With the new year coming, it's exciting, with the holidays right now. There, with Hanukkah and Christmas coming up. And, when I lived in Cincinnati, I had a friend who she was kind of disillusioned with organized religion anyway. So she decided she was going to celebrate the winter solstice and what it meant for winter coming and the freeze and the hardness and then what eventually became the refreshingness uh, of spring coming. And so I found that kind of refreshing that, but she wanted to celebrate something. And so with the new year coming, it's time to think about beginning again. Do you have New Year's resolutions? Do you not want to call them New Year's resolutions? Do you want to maybe call it whatever you want to, but thinking about beginning again? I know I do. I know in the coming year, I want to, work with my sister on our business. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. And feel free to give us some thumbs up, some hearts. I really do appreciate those. And I know that it helps the people in our community be able to, see this, to see the Inspiration Morning Lives. And I love talking about beginning again. And, the freshness of a new year, you can leave the regret behind. You can leave the things that weighed you down or went wrong, anything about the past behind you, and look forward to the newness of the new year. I've always looked forward to New Year's. I've always, it's kind of what, used to get me through the snowy month of January, February, and March. I lived in Montana, and especially here in Colorado, is to look at the freshness of the new year to begin again. We do have the power within us to change what we want and to change. It's hard. It's not always easy. And I have my own coming up. And but what is it that you want to do? And I want to say thank you to those of you who are watching me, who've watched me, who give me the thumbs up, who give me the hearts. And I plan on my own beginning again this coming year. And that's just what I wanted to talk about this morning. I've been away for a while, and I have missed you. I have totally missed you. Oh gosh, my phone keeps ringing at me, and I forgot to turn it off while I'm doing this. So But yes, I want to say, thank you for joining me here again. Thank you for liking the posts on Inspiration Morning. To begin again is something that I really meditated on while I was gone, while I was away on vacation, while I was busy redoing some things. I am making some big changes in my life, and it's sometimes it's nice to take a step back, work on something else, and then come back to it. And that is why I created Inspiration Morning, is to, the affirmations there of doing what you want, of possibly making change, of a place to come and find that comfort where, sometimes in your own personal life, you may not get that kind of support. I am so lucky that I have the support. My sisters support me so much, and they believe in what I do, and they're just wonderful for me to have around. And, I do appreciate them. They never tell me, oh, don't do that. They may see me going into a mistake, but they're there to support me when maybe it does turn out to be a mistake. And they never say, I told you so, which I so appreciate. Because those are things we have to realize within ourselves. And when we realize those things within ourselves, if we've made some mistakes, and I've noticed I did that while I was on my break, I realized there were some mistakes I was making. There were some changes I need to make. And Teresa wasn't there to say, I told you so. She's just there to support me and listen to me. And to understand that, in that moment, I was deciding I was going to be making some changes. And I was beginning again on some things, and there to support me. And I just can't say enough of how wonderful that is to have. And thank you to them. But also, I believe in Inspiration Morning and the affirmations to come there when you just need to believe in yourself. You may not have the support around you. You're believing in yourself and you're going on. We're your support. Those of us who are here on Inspiration Morning are your support. We believe in you. We know that mistakes will be made. We know that your heart may be broken. We know that there are bugger. Let me turn off my phone so it stops interrupting me. But I just want to say that begin again. Don't be afraid to begin again. Beginning again is wonderful. Beginning again, it is hopeful. Beginning again is belief in yourself. It is, to aspire to be what you want to be. And we do change throughout our lives. Lately I've been around some people who are in college, and they're very positive and bright about their futures. And I love that. When you're learning, when you're in college and you're going towards a goal and you're going towards something new, it's amazing. It is beginning again. And for me, when I was in college, it was wonderful to have all these opportunities in front of you and to be able to go forward and work towards them. And, to achieve some of them, sometimes to realize your dream needs to, take a different direction and begin again. Don't be afraid to begin again, but plot out where you're going. And that is what I like to take stock of at the end of the year, is to plot out what I'm going to be doing. I just ordered a brand new wonderful calendar. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for the thumbs up. I totally appreciate those. I just ordered a brand new calendar from AppSumo. They are a partner with someone. It was, like $15 to get to me. It is every day. It's like 29 inches by 39 inches. It's huge, to put it on my wall. And there I'm going to track my goals for the year. I do like journals and I do like some online stuff, but this one is going to hang in a prominent place in my life, probably here in the office. I don't think I'm going to put it behind me, but it's something where I'm going to keep track of things. Oh, awesome, Trisha. I want to say that, there we go. Maybe, Be Live has changed since I was last on here, and I've been away for a little bit. And, I want to say thanks for the comment, Trisha. Thank you. And, there we go. Yay. Thank you, Trisha May. I do appreciate those of you who give me some comments, who give me the thumbs up. I really enjoy that while I'm here. And I enjoy it when, those of you who are in the replay who give them to me. It's a lot of fun. And I want to say, take the chances, to begin again, maybe baby steps. I mean, I've talked about this in the past, baby steps. Sometimes what we need is little baby steps, to go explore things. Part of one of my businesses is coloring books for adults, and I've done a bunch of them, and I'm working on more, and I've realized, and I'm getting better, and I am getting better. I've realized that, some of my coloring books in the past, they weren't as sharp as it could be. They didn't quite meet the 300 DPI, and now I know how to do that. I am better now. I started and I tested the water, and it was hard. It was hard to be brave to do it, but I wanted to begin again. I wanted to do business in a different way. I love SEO. I love my clients, but there is a very creative side to me, and there is a very creative part to me. And, Teresa and I, Teresa really has started a great coaching program, and, I assist her on the technical stuff, and she's really good in that. And I love that too. And that helps me also be creative. And that's the nurturing side of me. So I have a creative and a nurturing side of me. And then, my SEO clients, that is partially the nurturing side of me too. I really want to help them. I really want to help them be everything they can be. And so it's beginning again is an evolution. As we grow, we evolve. And what I was at 20, I loved when I was 20. I loved 20 years. I loved that optimism. I loved that curiousness, but I also didn't know what I didn't know. And, even at the age I am now, there's so many things I don't know that I don't know, but I'm curious and I'm willing to evolve and begin again. And so with the end of the year coming, with the holidays here, decide what are you, with this new year to begin again, 2018. No, 18 is the sign of infinity. If you turn it sideways, you have the 8 and then the 1 underneath it. I wish I would have made a graphic for it, but I didn't. But that is a sign of infinity, and it's a sign of beginning again. It's just positivity for life. So are there ways that you want to begin again? I know for me, there are. I want to get better at my coloring book business. I want to pursue that. I want to, help Teresa in her ventures, where I help her on the technical side, and my SEO clients, I want to say, right on to them. And, but I want to grow and evolve too. And, how do you want to begin and grow again? Do you know yet? Tricia, please feel free to put in your comments. I love that you, it's not interrupting me. This is kind of a bit of a conversation. That's what I love about Facebook Lives. I'm not perfect. I'm not scripted. And, I do have an idea of what I want to talk about, but I love getting the interaction. And you're a Taurus. Oh, yes, a good year for 2018. Absolutely. And Pisces, my birthday is in March. And, so, and I do believe that as we are, humans, we are mostly water. We are affected by the moon and the gravitational poles. And, we are of that. And it's exciting. It's new. And I'm not closed off to that. I do believe that, we don't see gravity, but we know it's here. We know it is. And, and so I'm beginning again. I do believe that, I may not see that, everything that I want to be yet, but I know that I can make it true. And, and Tricia, no worries. I'm so glad you're here with me this morning. Do you have new things you want to start for 2018? Or feel free to, pound on that like button and get some hearts going by, get some thumbs up going by, some high fives. I really appreciate those. And I have Millie joining me again this morning. She, she knows when I do these in the summertime, it's time to go out for a walk right afterwards because it's nice and warm. And, I have a dog trainer, and he talks about dogs and that, they live in the moment. They don't remember the past. They don't look forward into the future. Though I know Millie's kind of looking forward to her walk. So I don't know about that as much, but I do know that they are here. They are happy. And I know my Miss Millie, and Miss Harlow was the happiest dogs in the world and living in the moment. And there to support us. And and that's why I love my pets. I started this Inspiration Morning Live. There was one before this, and I started a coffee fit, and I had Winnie on me, and he was up here, and if he wasn't up here, he was gonna cry like crazy. And and they live in the moment. He needed me in the moment. They're my furry children. I have lots of nieces and nephews, but they they keep us in the moment. They keep us here in the now. I love planning for the future, but it's action. To begin again is to decide on new action. And I really feel that, that is what a lot of people miss when they decide on New Year's resolution goals. It's like the gym theory. People are in the gym, they're in there, and then by, the third week of January, first week of February, everybody's gone. But decide that you're going to continue, you're going to go on. And I've done that before. I remember when I lived with my sister, I decided I was going without soda. It was my way of deciding I was going to be good to myself. I decided I was going to do it until my birthday in March. I made it. My birthday is the 70th day or the 69th day of the year, depending on if there's a leap year. I made it all the way there, and we were going out to dinner that night, and I was going to have a pop, and it wasn't as good, but I felt better for doing that. So beginning again can be in many, many, many different ways. And decide how you may want to begin again. Do you want, because the new year is a new beginning. Are you really happy in what you're doing? And I think as people, when, we achieve a goal and we're there and we're happy in what we're doing, it opens us up to so much more. It opens us up to even more, to an even bigger goal, to even more wonderfulness that we want to have in our life. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I want to say thank you for joining me. Feel free to give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. We've had Trisha here this morning, talking with us a bit. And I want to say, thank you for being here. I am excited about beginning again. I'm excited about the new year. I am excited about, all things that are yet to come. And it's not about more. It's about evolving. It's about being who we want to be. It's about exploring new things and how can we help people? I am influenced by a lot of, wonderful people who, are willing to go out there and to question things, to do like what I do, to question things, to, just to be ourselves, to make me more of myself, to make me more of an evolved person. Alrighty, so thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the hearts. I so appreciate those. I just wanted to talk about beginning again today. I've been away for a while, and, I've really missed you. And beginning again is important. Beginning again is awesome. Taking breaks are awesome. Being who you are is wonderful. Being true to yourself is an amazing thing, but taking the step back like I did for a few weeks and taking a nice vacation like I did, and realizing, things need to go differently for me, and that's what I'm doing. I do that from time to time, and that's why I'm really more excited for the new year than ever. I want to say thank you for joining me today. I've really appreciated being here. Please share this Facebook Live or click the heart button if you feel there's been anything that's been helpful to you here. And but also feel free to put into the comments, what are your biggest challenges? What would you love to see me talk more about? And I want to say thank you so much for joining me here on this Facebook Live. And I look forward to seeing you on my next Facebook Live. Alrighty, ta-ta for now. Millie and I are going for a walk.